all are you doing? Another long day at work. Another long day tomorrow. It's going to be even longer. I am so thankful that the temperature has dropped. It's in like the 60s. It feels so wonderful. Now I would be freezing. I'm cold, but I'd be freezing if I didn't have my leather jacket on. And I gotta get my chaps back out. So I got them put up, and it's an ordeal putting them on. If you've wore chaps, you know what I mean. It doesn't take that long, but you gotta get them out. You gotta put them on. You gotta do it. And it's not part of your like morning routine. I haven't been wearing them for a while. I need to wear them more often. My legs are already kind of messed up. One got ripped open, nearly lost it. The other got impaled. So they don't need any more damage. You know what I mean? But how are y'all doing? Hopefully y'all are doing wonderful. Beautiful sunset over there. I don't know if I can turn my head enough to catch it. See people posting pictures of the northern lights. Unless they're going to be showing at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm not going to see them. I'm just not. I remember like being up in Newfoundland, and it's weird because of the angle of the earth, you know. It seemed like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning at a certain time of year. It looked almost like the sun was going to rise from the wrong side, like it was going to rise from the west. And it wasn't. It's just the light shining over makes it look like dawn, you know. And then, you know, then it comes back over where it's supposed to. But that is a freaky thing. You wake up, you know, go to the restroom, whatever, walk in the truck stop, you're getting ready to go, and it just throws you completely off if you're not used to it, or you don't know what's going on. It's almost like that you don't know what time it is kind of thing. You know, where, you know, you wake up and you're like, is it 5 a.m. or 5 p.m.? What day is it? What? You're just all completely thrown off. I don't know why I'm going so slow. I think it's because I'm tired. I'm about to make a long trip on a motorcycle. I'm hoping my tires and stuff hold out. They look like they got enough tread. They look like it. I'm not guaranteeing anything. I've known people that have good tires and stuff, and then they go on a trip. I think the tire wear is different. If you know anything about that, pros and cons, whatever, leave a comment. Let me know. Because I've heard of too many people going to take a trip and burning up a tire that they thought was good. I hope I don't do that. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I really can't afford to be spending the money right now. So I'm gonna go home. So I gotta start getting stuff like ready. I'm changing my cable service, so they're supposed to be out. It's not even cable. I'm just going internet only. I've got 2 smart TVs. Well, what do I need cable for? I've got Hulu and Disney and all that kind of stuff. I've got an antenna that can pick up the channels I want it to pick up. So other than that, why do I need cable? Why do I need to pay for a bunch of channels that I'm not gonna watch? As long as I have the internet, and if it's a movie or something, you know, There's places you can go and you can watch that. Which is one of the reasons the movie industry is dying, by the way. It's like everything else, movies just got so expensive. It's like a luxury thing. You know, it was something that kids used to be able to do, and Friday, Saturday night on a date and that sort of thing. And now it just costs so much money with everything else. No one wants to go to the theater. You know, I mean, you want to go, you just don't want to spend that kind of money. You're all good doggies. You are good doggies. Look at that good doggie. All doggies are good doggies. Even bad doggies, they're good doggies. There's another one right there. There's his friend. If you don't like dogs, we're probably not going to get along. I'm not ready for a new dog. God, the shoulders on this jacket's so huge. It is what it is. At least I got room to move my arms. It's very difficult to get things in my size. I'm too tall, I'm too big around, I'm too everything. But I'm not ready for a new dog. Hurts too much when you lose them. And I've got cats. Yeah. I got a cat, Chloe. Chloe cat. And she's extremely jealous of anyone who has any attention towards me. Apparently she thinks I belong to her. Like, okay. That'll work. Whatever. She sleeps on top of me. Go to bed. She crawls up on top. She starts purring. She's awesome. But I got a bag that I'm probably going to strap behind me. I still haven't found the tent. I don't think my son's interested in finding the tent. He's mad. Him and my wife got in an argument, and I don't know. I don't want to crawl up in the attic because I don't want to fall through the damn thing. I don't know if everything's even with that tent. And I don't want to spend a few $100s on another tent. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something. But I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't think hotel rooms are going to be available. I was thinking about a hotel room, you know, just because, you know, I really need electric power, that sort of thing, for my breathing machine, in case I stop breathing. My bike's like, it's cold. I'm not a cold weather bike. She's a warm weather girl. She likes that road when it's nice and hot and tacky. Do not pull out in front of me. Like you're listening to every little noise everything makes. This thing should be sealed. You're gonna be hearing wind. I don't have the windshield over my microphone. I need a windshield. I don't have one right now. This guy's moving a couch. Should I pass? Probably should have already passed. Probably a good thing I didn't, because he's turning. That would have been an internet video I do not want to be in. But anyways, just kind of getting ready for stuff. I got my soup I made last weekend. I'll either finish it tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what day it is. Is today Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday, but it feels like Thursday because I work Sunday. Y'all gotta feel me on that one. Thursday, the fourth Monday of the week, when everything's going good. About 1 o'clock in the evening, 2 o'clock. And you think you got through this day without any major problems. The fucking hit begins. And that's why I call it the fourth Monday of the week. The way people drive down here. Be glad it doesn't really ice over. These people can't ride in the rain. Like seriously, they can't drive in the rain. They drive too aggressive for the most part. Everything here is aggressive. That's not good. Unless you want to do a wheelie. If she's a Harley, don't mean she won't do a wheelie. Hear the wind, so I know you can. Sorry about that. My nice little country ride. It is nice though most of the time, as long as you don't get some asshole trying to run you over. I've run into that a couple times. Isn't this a wonderful commute? A little rough. It's not like riding in the cities. Not rough. They got potholes. Fuck. They're unreal. You better go around and want to bike. I wonder how many bikers have been hurt like that though. Like seriously. You ever have that thought and it's like, whoa. Some biker hits a pothole. I mean, it's one thing to hit one and blow your tire or whatever in a car and you don't have time or anything. It's another thing to do that on a motorcycle, because that's not going to work out well. Thank you. I mean, honestly, an Africa Twin would be a good commuter bike for some of these roads. Every once in a while, I hadn't hit a dirt road in a while. I may do that Friday or Saturday or whenever my last day before my vacation is. Go hit a dirt road. Which is something, if that scares you and you're going to get on a motorcycle, is something you need to do. You go practice it. I'm not saying drive like an idiot or ride like an idiot or whatever. I'm obviously not the best rider in the world, but I mean, I don't claim to be, so there's that. I'm just a dumb bitch that bought a Harley. But there's things you kind of need to practice before you're thrown into it, you know. So you can take a dirt road, take it easy, you know. Take a little dirt road for a little ways. It's raining a little bit, ride around the neighborhood nice and slow, get a little more comfortable with it. I mean, you see me ride in the rain. I'm not the best in the world at it. I'll do it if I have to. I'm not rainy rider, you know. I'm not a fair weather rider. I'm just, you know, I ride. If it happens to rain, it rains. If I know it's going to rain all day, no. I'm not a fair weather rider. I'll ride when it's 20 degrees outside. I don't give a shit. I've done that. Freezing my ass off on the way to work. Stopping at stop signs, warm my hands up on the motor. Because you can't feel your hands. It's just the road gets slick and people are crazy, and it's one of them things of it's a 20% chance or a 30%. I'll take it. You know, 40% even. A lot of times what happens is it rains during the day while I'm working, and it's fine when I go home. The road might be a little wet, but it's not raining. And every once in a while I get caught in the rain. You know. But if you're scared to ride in the rain, just ride around a little close to home. Slow speeds. Don't push yourself. Put your safety gear on if it makes you feel better. And, you know, just practice feeling it. That's one thing I do agree with MSF class, is they are rain or shine. They go in the rain and they go in the sunshine. It don't matter. And I applaud them for that. Because it's just something you're going to run into. I'm kind of wondering how the weather's going to do next week, which is the other thing. It's like I will run through, you know, patches of rain or something like that, you know, like, oh, I'm going to run into rain when I get to Mobile or wherever. Okay, that's fine. But if I'm going to be in the rain from like Lafayette, Louisiana to damn near Tampa, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. Rent a U-Haul, put my bike in there. You know, I don't know. I don't want to ride like that. I don't want to ride all day in the rain. You know what I mean? No, in the Maine, Vern. Yeah, y'all watching? Ernest Goes to Camp. I heard he is actually a pretty good dude. All these urban legends about people like him and Mr. Rogers and all that. Like, Mr. Rogers was some badass or whatever. No, he wasn't. He was, I think he's a Lutheran minister or something like that. Yeah. Or what's his name? The painter guy. oh, he's a serial killer and he paints where he buried the bodies. That'd be cool if that turned out to be true. I mean, that'd suck. You know, it'd still be kind of a cool story. But, you know, that's not real. Why am I not in the correct gear? I need to be in the correct gear. So first day back on this bike in a while. The shifter's weird, my feet are back. I'm 6 foot and I got mids on this thing and it's a lowrider, so bear with me. Have a little trouble with the shifting sometimes. I mean, I could put the forward controls on it. I might if I ever get the money. I just don't have the money to do that right now anyways. It's not in the budget. I do like the control, you know, of the mids. I wish you could leave the mids on it and put forwards on it where you can go back and forth. I think there was a bike that did that, had like dual controls, like with the brake at least. I'm not sure. I want to say I've seen that. If any of you have, let me know. I mean, as long as I can put my feet up here and I can stretch my legs out, I'm good. I got someplace I can put my feet. Works better if I sit back in the seat. That is one thing all them UJMs and all that stuff had right. They had those big banana seats on them. Like my Kawasaki's had those big banana seats basically. So the rider sat where the rider sat. If you wanted a passenger, if you could fit one on there, that's great. But it does make sense, you know? And I got like the passenger seat raised up above me back, you know, behind me. So I don't have a solo seat on here. I know some of y'all like your solo seats and all that good stuff. That's great. I still need to pull my other solo seat out. The one that came on this one, I don't think it'll fit. I think I tried once and it didn't fit the Fat Bob. If it would, that would be awesome. Because that bike would make sense to have a solo seat. That bike would definitely make sense to have a solo seat. And that one comes out with passenger pegs. Like, who the hell are you sticking behind anyone on a Fat Bob? On a Softail Fat Bob? I mean, your kid maybe. Your wife better be skinny. Be like my little sister, not my baby sister. Oh, she was so fat. She was 120 pounds pregnant. God, I hate her. I love her, but I hate her. Seriously, I love her to death. She's awesome. The mother of all my nieces and nephews. I just hate her metabolism. Like, why did you get that metabolism and I didn't? But, no. This one didn't come out with passenger pegs, and I don't have passenger pegs on it. I was wanting to put some on it. There's some that go with these, crash bars up here. And I don't have them on here for a reason. No. The reason is that I'm broke. I'm Harley broke. I have a Harley, so I don't have money. but everybody gets it when they buy it. I'm like, I didn't know what I wanted, you know? It's been so long since I've been on bikes and stuff anyways. I mean, I had a better idea when I bought this one, but Harley's aftermarket stuff that they actually sell for their bikes, they've got some good stuff, but there's a lot of stuff that is gravel. That's that little tiny gravel like sand. I'll see if it shows up on the camera. It's right there where I wanted to turn. I'm like, just keep going a little bit. But a lot of the stuff you actually want to put on your bike, Harley doesn't sell. It's like, I would love to put that Memphis Shades fairing on my Fat Bob. And put some T-bars on it. But the other thing is to actually open it up, and I actually ride that one harder in the curves than I do this one. But where the handlebars are right now, stock, turn them down 15 degrees is just perfect. Like if you were going to put it on a track other than a drag strip, that is just perfect. But I'd still kind of, I don't know, club style it a little bit sort of thing. Put some T-bars on it and all that good stuff. And that fairing on the front. I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, I could just put the T-bars on in a windshield, or just the T-bars. It don't matter. That's probably going to be the next mod, if I can ever afford it on that bike, is I'll get T-bars and I'll put that on it. And then they'll stop making the Memphis Shades fairing. And I won't be able to buy it. Because I mean, everything's like $300-400. You know, if it was, you know, cheaper, that'd be one thing, yeah. Or something I've kind of thought about too is just putting bars like I have on this. Why is she running out there? Oh, they're chasing a dog or something. Yes, they're chasing their dog. They're on the other side of a fence, so I can't help them. Also, my clutch feels different on this bike. It's like it's got longer travel. If that makes any sense to any of y'all. I mean, technically it's got the same levers and everything, same adjustment. The adjustment's still good and the cable's still good. But this one feels like a little tighter, where it's like it's out further, you know, than the Fat Bob feels. But then of course that might not even be the levers, that might actually just be the grips. It's coming to think of it, that might be it. I got bigger bars and everything on that one, it might be the grips. But I've thought about putting a riser on that bike and putting bars like I have on this one, on that one. I don't know how that would look. There's a lot of things that I'd like to do, but I'm like, somebody else has already done that, you know? Made it this far without coughing. My hands are cold. But I'm wondering how that would look on a Fat Bob. I know T-bars look good. They just do. But anyways, I'm about to pull off up here. Amy. And do I have enough gas? 97 miles. I have enough gas. Things like that grate right there are what you do not want to hit when it's all covered in dew, because that really sucks. Anywho, thank y'all for watching. You're all awesome. I'm just tired, and I'll catch you later. So adios, sayonara, via con Dios, nashla, ciao, deuces. I'll catch you later. Peace out.